I don't have a song stuck in my head suddenly. No, I don't. How dare you suggest that's the thing? We got music going. Hold on. We're almost there. I got everything else done. Don't worry. There. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Professional. With that, happy anniversary to Mama and Papa Killco. Now we do the intro. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to Killco Mental Musings. Celebrating today, rabbit season for some. My parents' wedding anniversary, 51 years today, and 420, which is celebrated by many out there in the world, me included, because I use cannabis products for medical reasons. So here's to that too. Good old Bureau, everyone, it's back. Generous contribution by the Zen Dude. Rob Smith, hello. I see people. First of all, the legend herself. Welcome. Papa Killco. Doing that for you still seems weird. Kathy Huey, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, I know what's going wrong. Sorry about that. The music was not where I thought it was. Now I have got it. So I don't know how loud that was before I switched. And Ross Smith. Welcome. Thank you for being here. All of you, thank you for bringing your time and attention here this evening. It's always appreciated, especially on days like this. I know there's a holiday. People do stuff for the holiday. We did all that yesterday because we didn't want to lose our minds. We did get to visit Papa Killco yesterday. Echo is on. Damn it. Is it? It is, thank you. I used that just a little minute ago. Thank you, Mama Killco. Or Mom. I'm not going to call you Mama Killco. I oddly enough finished the podcast episode just before I did this, and at the end I always say I'll see you out there, and then I left that on because it doesn't turn off unless I turn it off. So thank you for letting me know. Sugar Key to meow, meow, meow. Thank you for being here as always. Meow. 4-leaf whiskey. Crazy kid up too. I popped in there earlier tonight just briefly, say hello. As I was trying to get everything else situated, which is always easy. 4-leaf Santa, thank you, 4-leaf whiskey, for coercing people to come here. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for wishing Mom Killco a happy anniversary. That's the main thing tonight. It's always nice when it lands on, like, in this case, it's been a while. I don't know if I haven't checked. I don't think Mama Killco's checked either, but I don't remember it landing on an Easter for quite some time. Having their anniversary in Easter land. Surprise! It's a surprise. It feels like it should have happened more often, but I haven't remembered it happening like this for a couple of years at least. 3, 5. I want to know when was the last time that 420 ended on a Sunday. Specifically, kicked over here by Stacey. Peter White. Good God, how dare you? That's for you. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here as always. Nick Proman. Trouble. Nothing but trouble. Still haven't visited Rhode Island. Every time. Thank you for popping in. Your time and attention is appreciated. Say hi to Adriana for me. I think I sent her a message. I did. See if she checks it. The idea of me traveling the United States, possibly ending up in Utah, briefly. Think it over. Let me know what your schedule is like for, the rest of the year. Or at least the summer, autumn, whatever. We're losing our minds, and we're going to go visit the people who do the whiskey. Who I know. Haven't met in person, but I know. Unless you guys are going to show up here, I'll still crash Utah just to see you two. Nothing but trouble. Went to the store and got a slice of cake for an house. Just, was it Clements? Tell me it was Clements. Wedding day was after Easter, so we could use the flowers. Ooh, good call. Creasy said, hello. Welcome. I saw you at Four Leaves Place. Welcome. Like and subscribe, everyone. I know you all have, but I have to say it anyway. I have a Patreon and there are memberships on the channel. Now you know. If you want to support the channel, what I'm doing, and the chaos that ensues, now you know where to go. I had a thought. And I didn't want to use this as the theme because, well, I made a thumbnail, I want to say last year, but this could have been 2 years ago. And I don't even know if I used it. It's excellent whiskey. Excellent, get it? Eggs cost as much as whiskey now. Let's not get into it. But I had the idea of looking over my collection here, which I haven't done in a while, and seeing what I would recommend. Not for like holiday whiskey, but I mean, this is a holiday for many, so it would land on that. What would be an excellent whiskey to have today. And in general, just my feelings on my own collection and what I consider to be some of the best bottles that are on my shelf. And that I would recommend to other people, even people who weren't into whiskey. I've done this before because you have to reiterate every year because it changes every year. Eggs probably more, yeah, well, depends on where you are. All you need is a chicken and make sure it doesn't get sick. That's just it. Thank you everyone who's here. It's always terrifying to see the number go up like it has, but thank you for being here. I already said like and subscribe, didn't I? Yeah. So with that thought process in mind, I think I can stand up and still be in the screen. I haven't done this in a minute, but we're doing a standing stream. Don't worry, I have pants on. Just this time. Actually, no, we don't wear pants here. Remember that. This is the only fancy pants or no pants. Or jeans. I wear jeans. Surprise. I'm all right. Ow. Surprise, surprise. Brian wears jeans. Well, this doesn't feel right. Be kind, everyone. It's 420. That's how this works. You get to see the top shelf. That's why I like doing this. And then you have to see the entire arm of the microphone because I have to get close to it. Ooh, milk chocolate pairing? That's tough. I immediately thought, I wonder how peated Scotch would go with chocolate. So there you go. Roll the dice. I feel like Lefroy Ardbeg would do good with some dark chocolate, oddly enough. Or maybe just the dark chocolate on something sweet, like a bourbon and some dark chocolate. That would be nice. Trying to do the bittersweet combo. And peat can be a kind of intense thing. So I don't know if I would go with dark chocolate or milk chocolate. Things that you can try. Tell me. Let me know. If you got chocolate in your hand right now and you got Scotch nearby. Oh, that was a John McCowan question there. Gotta remember to click on stuff just because I'm not standing or sitting. I've been sitting all day. So let's be clear. Sense sugar in any whiskey. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like chocolate with whiskey. That sounds good. It's hard to mess up. It can be done, but like don't have your chocolate rabbit candy with anything. In fact, don't eat that. In fact, what have you done spending money on that? It's the worst kind of plastic chocolate ever. It's gross. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. Thank you for helping me spread the word. Got our cat, a big cat tree, and he loves it. Cheers. A friend of mine, I think I've told Adriana about this person. She's very near and dear to my heart. Friend for life, hopefully. Well, as long as I live. She is, it's Nomad something. Why can't I remember it? 3-leaf? No, not 3. I'm thinking 4-leaf. 3? Triple fish? There we go. Triple fish. Or Sunny. I think I let her know about my dogs. My point is, she just did a little reel about one of her cats, and they're like half outdoor, half indoor, because she lives on the road in a RV, climbing up an actual tree. It made me think of that immediately. Saw that earlier today. Adorable cat. One of the orange ones, you know. It's got a personality. I want to share that, but I don't know how to do it. Here, actually, no, yes, I do. If I can find it on my phone, I can show you. Bam. No problem. Chocolate and ASM for sure. Possibly wood for double oak. Yeah, that wood for double oak is very sweet. That is one I would recommend to some people. It's just, we're also thinking prices. That's what I always think first. Is who I can recommend a whiskey, but if it's $70 or $80, they're not going to buy it. Not if they're just getting interested in whiskey. Right. Wah. Sounds so good. I haven't done many pairings. I get very sketched out about pairings. But I know some of the basics, like bittersweet. I want to say umami, but that feels like it would fit in Scotch somewhere, somehow. Peated Scotch specifically. But on what, I couldn't tell you. Salt and vinegar. You know, there's always something. There's always those little combos you already know about. Then how do you work that into which whiskeys and which pairings? Let's see. Let's go with salt and vinegar chips and Irish whiskey. That's going to be horrible. Don't do that. Redwood Empire Foggy Burl is a chocolate bomb. I like the sound of that. Give me the chocolate. I haven't gotten any Easter candy chocolate. I didn't think about it. I don't celebrate Easter. It's just kind of omnipresent when I'm around. Everywhere I go, it kind of bothers me. But it's the same about Christmas. It's just a very... It's a cultural holiday, the nicest way I could put it. So it's everywhere I go. Which, as someone who doesn't celebrate the holiday, it's just... All right, let me see if I can find what I'm looking for here so you can see. There she is. Triple Fish Amy officially, but I know she has a Sunny Brindlebutt one. And look at this magnificent creature. Hold on. There it is. Vicious. There's Sunny, that's Brindlebutt. This is all Instagram stuff. I know it's gone. Where did she put it on her thing? I must know. It was too like cheerful for me to say, but I don't think it's on here now. Dude. Anyway. Well, I saw it. You can't. It was lovely. Cat climbing actual tree. What more do you need in life? All right. So as far as whiskeys, I think I can recommend for excellent whiskeys. And my brain just went, you know what would be interesting? A pairing with scrambled eggs. Why? Why does that have to be a thought? Ugh. Cripes. I chocolate as a kid. My brother's type 1 diabetic, so every year after diagnosis, he got special dietitian. Well, at least they have those. I don't have to worry about going and finding special chocolate. I just shouldn't eat chocolate often. Oh, I do have one piece of chocolate I can have. I have these little things called Reasons. I've talked about them numerous times. Risens. A little dark chocolate, like semi-hard caramel coated. Or no. Semi-hard caramel coated with a dark chocolate. It is divine. It is my little sweet treat for when I'm getting like, in the mood for chocolate or sweet. Love the original jewelry tonight. She does. Mama Killco, thanks for prompting that. Triple Fish Amy, everyone. If you want to get your Mother's Day gift, I believe she has an Etsy store. And she literally makes it herself. Handmade being the key word. Check them out. Let me see if I can find a link for that. I don't usually promo her stuff, but I do occasionally, honestly. Anytime there's some kind of holiday coming up, and with Mother's Day around the corner, perfect thing. It's much nicer than just getting her some kind of pre-made, pre-copied, repeat sort of jewelry. I don't know why I'm looking on here. It's easier to do it on here. What do you guys do for Easter? What are you drinking? Let me know. I'm not drinking whiskey. I have a Bureau, which is really great. But I wouldn't mind hearing more about, what you're drinking. All right, now I have to figure out exactly where things are. Here we go. It is an Etsy store. Oh, come on. Don't give me that. Etsy store can be kind of sketch. And this is going to be a really obnoxiously long link, so pardon me. But here, if you want to look up anything about Mother's Day, gifts, handmade by a human person who I adore. It helps. It makes me feel better. Just don't tell her I sent you. Secret secret. Tanichi for me. Ooh. Coors. John McKillen, you deserve better. Have a bureau. You can have as many of these as you want. Ah, Kathy Bureau, Athletic, and Go Brewing are really good in any bars. Thank you. Yes, they are. I prefer Bureau. Athletic and me have kind of been hit or miss. They have a lot of them. And I did do a tasting of one of them recently, not long ago, that Zen Boot sent me, which was just terrible by itself. Mixed them together, they were okay. Still wouldn't recommend. Teeling 16-year single cast, high-powered mango. Ooh. That sounds delightful. I want to try some more Teeling stuff. Teeling, whatever the big fancy one is that Teeling? I'm forgetting. Athletic Light is the favorite. Ah, I haven't seen that one. I haven't looked. Like, I've been very keen on the not searching out things, but kind of naturally coming across them. The Blue Moon non-alcoholic was one of those. The Coors, not the Coors. I had a Bud Light one. That was fine if you like Bud Light. Same with Heineken. Their Heineken Zero tastes like Heineken. I don't drink Heineken normally. I just know what it tastes like, and it tastes like Heineken. All right. Ooh. What do you think? Yay or nay, everyone? Excellent whiskey. We start with Scotch because a certain someone was on earlier tonight for a little Patreon stream. Karen 12 here. Have a smell, if you insist. Oh, oh, Sweet Pete. I love it. Oh, that set something off in my brain. It was like, whoa. Remember this? Yes. High equals skunk beer, green bells go bald. Yep. It's 0, though. All the other ones are NA. Gold Store has a huge section of IPAs. Oh, that's right. They opened a new place, didn't they? Mom, you've been going to the liquor store again. We've talked about this. Don't buy anything without telling me. Excellent whiskeys, excellent whiskeys. Well, I mean, I don't want to put this one on the list, but I like it. All right? It's not the 18 years, nothing crazy. It's still Eagle Rare. It's still going to be a pain in the ass to get. I still like it a lot. And it's one of those things that you can let people try it and be like, oh, this is from Buffalo Trace. And if they know enough about just the idea of whiskey, just the hint of what Blanton's is and where it can be got and how expensive it is and blah, blah, blah. They'll get a little like, oh, it's from Buffalo Trace. Ooh, don't they make a really silly bottle and sell it for overpriced stuff and it's only just okay? Bourbon? That's what they do, right? ER Torpedo Bat. Yeah. I was donated to the channel. I didn't buy it. What's nice is like there's this big giant Eagle Rare, and then I take the Eagle Rare down. There's a smaller bottle of Eagle Rare behind it. You gotta store up, man. You gotta stock up these days. I have officially 2 or 3 different Redbreasts. There's 2 back there. 2 fully boxed, unopened Redbreasts. With a Redbreast already open. Oh, I did get rid of one. That's right. This one's about halfway. What do you mean? Excellent whiskey? Oh, you're right. Redbreast 12. That's a good one. Thank you. Recommending that. Overpriced whiskey. What? Yeah. I try to remember and tell people, like, the distillery doesn't make the price. Sometimes they're, actively doing things to make the price go up, like secondary market and such. And making it like lotteries for just their products. It's just, what are you doing? I know what you're doing. Stop. Stop doing that. Just make Buffalo Trace easy to get. People understand. It's a Buffalo Trace. It's fine. It's a good bourbon. There are a lot of them. Yes. Excellent whiskey. Redbreast 12 year. I mean, Redbreast anything almost. I still have to go and someday acquire more of the Redbreast line. That's becoming less and less likely. But the Lestau, I haven't had in a minute. I'm pretty sure I like that quite a bit. But again, there's the PX now, so I have numerous different problems with it. Getting more of it, that is. Let's see. What else? We've done Scotch, we've done Irish, we've done Bourbon. We want to do Rye? Ooh. What do we got? Oddly enough, I try to catch myself in what my brain or my eyes just did. And for whatever reason, it went to this one. Pikesville Straight White Whiskey. 110 proof. And I kind of like their cork. It's just cork. Like this whole top thing is cork. A little bit of eucalyptus in there. Just a hint. It's one of those ones where it's a bourbon drinker's rye. Like it's sweet. Not as extremely spicy as you'd think. John McCallan, you have no idea. I agree. As soon as I have enough money. Hold on, I gotta click on stuff. The gold store that's nearby. We'll have to go in there. I'll have to poke around. Haven't done that yet. You're a torpedo, yes. Looking at the MM thingy. What's the MM thingy? Excuse me. Maker's Mark? That's what MM is to my head. MN thingy. I'm trying to figure out what that is now. So you can point it out to me, Mom. Just point at the screen. And yes, I need to go to the home country. There are feelers out there, at least, for like Whiskey Psalms visiting Scotland next year. I mean, as soon as I'm in a famous YouTube influencer, getting there, so slowly, but surely. When I have the funds to do so, which again, at some point, I'm just going to say screw it. At some point in my life, I'm going to be fed up with, I should go to Ireland someday. I should go to Scotland someday. I'm going to go like, I have a credit card. Screw it. This is the only life I lead, and tomorrow is never a guarantee. So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope there's some kind of sense to getting there. But part of the whole travel thing is because I'm like fed up with the idea of going to see people and visiting different places someday. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to go do it. Is it going to be terrifying? Absolutely. Do I think it'll be worth feeling terrified about it? I hope so. That'd be great. Doing this thing and having all these life experiences, which I have neglected for 20-something, 30 years of my life. It's not to say I haven't done some amazing things. I've seen a lot of the country already. I've gone to Florida numerous times, Disney World, Epcot Center. I have been given all the experiences that you could possibly want growing up. But going over the other side of the water isn't one of them yet. Keep my passport up to date. I think we're good. I have it. It's in a special spot, I think. Or it isn't. What is that? I have this thing. This is my thing full of important documents. It's full of important documents. Do I remember what they are? Absolutely not. Do I know where my passport is now? No. I have a habit of moving it. Like thinking, oh, I shouldn't put it here. I'll put it somewhere else. We're going to look for my passport now. Ooh, why do I feel like you're over here? You're not. I still have it. I just don't know where. I move things. I've been cleaning stuff and moving things around. Cleaned off my whole desk not too long ago. So things have shifted. My desk looks very clean. Left-hand drive is definitely different. Not to mention they have no cans of auto transmissions. Oof. Interesting. Yeah. I've been watching Twitch, oddly enough, but there's streamers out there who do a streamer who does a cycleathon, which is part of why I've been trying to get on my bike. Finally. Because he's like riding his bicycle across Japan. So he's been on the wrong side of the road for a while. I've been watching it like, God damn, that's nuts. I'm sure you get used to it eventually, but how? I don't know. Remind me. I need to fiddle with this thing. I haven't touched it yet. This is something that feels appropriately needed right now. But I bought this book a while ago. I can drive a stick shift. Not well, but it goes. I got this a while ago called The Book of Good Times. And I got stumped on the first question. You're supposed to like write in, like with your hand and it's in like cursive. It's terrifying. But the first thing, basically it's the idea that the book is talking to you and trying to understand your experiences. It's a bit weird. But then it goes, most interesting thing. This is the first question you're supposed to go over. Let's see. What do you think is the most interesting thing about humans? Starting out with the softball, obviously. And I immediately got stuck on that because it's like, with my condition, I can barely tolerate being around crowds. So, people make me uncomfortable. Not the most amazing or the most terrible or the best thing, the most interesting thing. This will teach me about more about you than it will tell me about your species. See, the book's trying to understand. It's an interesting concept. I haven't fiddled with it yet. But I know what's been going on with me. I'm going way off topic. I know. It's all right. The most interesting thing about humans is our ability to transfer information from the past up through the future generations. That is something only humans do. You do not see other animals in the kingdom able to learn from their past experiences, put that somewhere solid that everyone can see and read and understand. That's a whole big thing itself. Reading and understanding and language and intellect, information. That is one of the most interesting things about humans. Especially when I start going down the rabbit holes, which I have been lately, I admit. Philosophy, psychology, sociology, history, dinosaurs, the Earth itself, and like billions of years of it just evolving with us on it eventually. And here we are worrying about this just as a species that is intelligent as we are. I look out there and I go, what are you doing? It would be so much nicer if we all just got along. We have endless resources, endless power. We have the ability. But we just don't. We like to make things difficult. Let's not get into it. But that's one of the most interesting things I feel like about humans is our intellect, our ability to learn and pay it forward in a way. You know, the whole idea of fire. Like, it's hot. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Here, hold on to that. Don't touch fire. Got it. Here, Bill. Don't touch fire. Got it. I'll hold on to this for later. Don't touch fire, everyone. Someone had to learn that the hard way. What else we got for excellent whiskey? We've done rye. We've done Scotch. We've done slightly peated Scotch. We haven't done fully peated Scotch. That would be one I'd try to introduce someone to Scotch with, by the way. This is a hard one, by the way. I'm not being quiet just to like... Peated Irish? Ooh, I don't have a peated Irish on my shelf. Otherwise, I'd say yes. That would be a nice change of pace. Oh, here we go. We got American malts. I'll take a moment away from the peated Scotch. Don't touch fire. Driving a stick shift. Yeah. Don't do that. Oh, damn it. It's right in front of me, folks. Do you see it? Of course you do. There we go. I do love myself some Andalusia, but one of the more recent up-and-coming big names right now in my mind. Virginia Distillery and their American malts. This specifically is a Irene Tan pick, so that's why it looks so damn fancy. It looks damn fancy. Look at it. I feel like it's an award. Like, I feel like I should give this to someone. It's like, congratulations. Tell us how you feel. You know? Oh, this cork is nuts. This is a hefty cork. It has weight. Oh my God. Sweet vanilla cream. Thank you very much. That does remind me a lot of Irish whiskey. Oh, that's so good. ASM Flight I have gone through soon. Oh, good. Enjoy. I forgot you. Like, I think I sent you that, but I don't remember. Actually, I should say, I know I sent you that. I wasn't sure if you'd had it yet. Good to know. I hope you enjoyed some of them. Again, I kind of just went in with like, here you go. Triple distilled. Yeah, strange that. What could it mean? What a coincidence, even. All right. So that's American malt. We got rye. We got Scotch. Sort of. I'm still eyeballing Scotch a little bit. And I do have lots of bourbons I like. Ugh. That complicates things. Because I have more bourbon, therefore I have more bourbons than I like. Right now my Scotch selection is, I can't say meager. It's just, some of the bottles I haven't opened, like these. Roy's bottles, Loch Lomond, haven't opened those yet. They're just staring at me. Swell. Well, yeah, I guess. Considering I went out and bought another bottle on purpose. And again, name brand. You do it because you already know. If they know what Johnny Walker is, you got your foot in the door, as they say. The 15-year green label. Highly recommend. Excellent whiskey. For Scotch, blended Scotch specifically. I don't remember if this is a single malt. It is, okay. What's horrible is so many of my Scotches are single malt. I sometimes assume they all are. And I'm like, wait, no, blended. Blended malt. Sorry, not blended Scotch. Fight LeBay on the shelf? Well, what do you know? Yes, there is. That's a whole category of itself. I'm not going to pick it up because we got Godzilla here guarding it. But it's got a signature on it, too. And that is their flagship release. Super good. English whiskey. What? And it is another single malt. I want to double check. Malt has taken over a little bit, isn't it? We got English malt. We got American malt. We got Scotch. I got it, Sugar Kitty. I got it. I know. I corrected myself. As soon as I was like, wait, no. The reason this one's so good, Brian, is because what? Oh, that's right. Blended malt. Oh. Silly me. Like, he's leaning right on the box, you know? Otherwise, I'd move him. Want to see me do some ventriloquism? Apparently, I'm not be able to do tonight. Woo! I got that from work. Long ago when I worked in a factory. I don't remember how. I think a coworker was getting rid of some of his kids' toys. And he was either going to donate them to like a Sabres or he was like, hey, you want this? And I was like, Godzilla, hell yeah. That wasn't long after the Godzilla movie came out. One of the early ones, not the first one, of course. Gojira-san! Yeah, indeed. What else? We have so many. I'm trying to pick something that people can get. Oh, of course. This is the one I typically drink myself. This is the Four Roses Small Batch Select. It's expensive. I don't recommend this one as excellent because of the price. However, I do recommend their single barrel as an excellent whiskey. I don't know why I put that down. I'm going to put it back. But there you go. Look at it. Look at it. I don't really like the brown label. I'm going to be real. I don't like it. It was similar to this one before, but now they made this into like the gold or the yellow. Hello. I'm getting notifications from Discord. Oh, hold on. Get out of here. That's not supposed to happen. Really, I'm going over my defaults. And you'd think, with the collection of Elijah Craig I have down here, which you can't see at the moment, I would recommend that, but I would actually recommend against it. I would recommend Elijah Craig itself, the regular stuff, because it's 47%. Ha ha ha. But as far as the single barrels and the toasted barrels and all the other kind of things they've done, it's been too much. Because I have like 10 Elijah Craig bottles there. I like them. I plan to drink all of them. But I went into hype. I've been thinking about a video I could do for what you should know before getting into whiskey. And a lot of it's just like FOMO, money, make sure you don't have a problem with like things and like buying and keeping things. I feel like some people, and granted, I know what's behind me. I know. Get into a bit of, what's the word? Hoarding. And hoarding whiskey bottles. Just having a massive collection. Because they can. Another point, it's like monetary problems. One of the things over the years I've looked at is other channels and the type of whiskey they're getting and how often and how frequently and how many and what price. It's just like, I'm still going to keep doing whiskey stuff if I can due to health issues. We'll see. But the amount of money they spend, like, it doesn't add up in my head. Hopefully it adds up for them. They're doing a lot of stuff, but whoa. There's no way I could keep up with any of that. Frozen Small Batch Select is one of my favorites. It's so good. Hold on. I gotta click on stuff. Click on stuff. Rose's bottle, pretty plain, doesn't help their marketing as it was 10 recipes, same stuff, when so different. Exactly. They're not making it stand out. They need to use like crass colors, like purples, purple with white print, to indicate some kind of a special release they're doing. Work with the flowers a little more, like make the red pop, something. Like, again, Maker's Mark. They have a very unique thing, and it's very red. It pops. You see this, you know what it is. Now, Four Roses, they went with this glass design in the middle here. So when the whiskey's in it, it's like, oh, look. Well, you can see some of it. You get the idea. That looks really good. But when that's not there, it's just glass. It's just empty glass. It looks lovely. I love the design. Personally, I like it. But as far as marketing-wise, they need something else. They need those to be red. They need those to pop up somehow. They need to not have brown labels. Oy. I won't get into it. The more Four Roses that they keep, the more I can get. The price stays down. Or it might go up. It's been going up, honestly. Somehow there's way. Yeah. Someone comes to mind. I'm like, someone built a castle full of whiskey. Which I intend to visit at some point. They're just in a weird spot. I have to get to Iron Root, which is at the top of Texas, and I have to get to the Whiskey Crusaders, Matt's Whiskey Castle, and hang out there one night. Again, if I'm able to drink whiskey again. I am of the mindset that I've stopped because there's a possibility that if I don't, I will never be able to drink any alcohol, ever. So that's the strictness in my head of why I'm not doing it. There's a purpose there. To check my liver again, see that it's completely healed. All better, nothing's wrong. Choice situation, that happening. But considering the damage I was doing, that's possibly not a thing. It could be scarred up for a while. Either way, no matter what happens, I'm going to be approaching alcohol differently. Again, April is National Alcohol Awareness Month. You just need to know exactly what you're getting into. You know what's going in your body, you know what it can do. I am living proof of what drinking a lot of it when you're younger can do. Oh yeah, look what's happened to me. What? That's terrifying, isn't it? But yeah, misuse of alcohol will cause damage in the long term. I'm just glad I got into whiskey when I did. That slowed me down. It did make it higher proof. I'm keen on that. Like, my liver was like, oh gosh, all this alcohol for 20 years, and now he's getting into the hard stuff. Shit. But overall, my alcohol consumption slowed as amount of drinks and enjoying the experience rather than just being like, glug, 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 open another, drink that. Drink 3, drink 4, drink 6, whatever. Oh, those were the days, folks. Glad I wasn't live streaming or doing any kind of recorded content then. I don't need to remember any of that. This is the good times, right? We're in good times now. Yes, that has been one of the little... What do I call it? That has been a major positive. Like, I... Savor, not slam. Exactly, John McKellen. The timing of where I had to stop. So if I had to stop drinking hard stop, like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, I would have lost any kind of push forward. So doing whiskey stuff for as long as I did and being in contact with as many channels as I did, a lot of people found me. It was great. But now things have slowed significantly because, one, I'm not doing whiskey stuff. And two, ow. Two, to what? I lost my train of thought. Again. Help. What was one? Stop doing whiskey stuff. Oh, what I've been doing is oversaturated. It's like doing gaming streams is saturated in Twitch and even on YouTube. YouTube hasn't quite caught up with that. It has not made gaming streams its main thing. Live streams like this are, though, which is good. I enjoy doing these. But as far as people watching me do gaming streams, it's happening everywhere. But I keep telling myself, all I'm doing really is keeping the experience I have, because you can only get that here with me. My little bit of madness while playing the game. Four Leaf Whiskey, hello. Thank you for popping in. This thing is not scrolling again. Stop it. There we go. I have some non-alcoholic beers. The timing. The beers and the new ideas of making these cocktail and ingredients is what I keep thinking of them as. So while these are like touted as alcohol alternatives, they're just a different ingredients for making mocktails. That's it. It is something being created to substitute itself as an ingredient to replace the concept of whiskey. Does it taste like whiskey? No. Will it ever be as good as whiskey? No. It would be interesting if we did get to the point of synthahol. So if you're a Star Trek person, the synthahol is just the alcohol versions that they had, where you could drink it, tastes exactly the same, you don't get inebriated. Similar to non-alcoholic beers. Four Leaf. I have. Just don't do that to yourself. You could have water that doesn't taste like hops. You could do that. Yes. Excellent. I love hearing that. I hope you enjoyed it. Beardo. Again, thank Tom Holland. It's a weird thing to know that a celebrity realized they had an alcohol problem, stopped drinking alcohol, and realized the same thing that most people who stop drinking alcohol notice is the options for you can drink in the same scenario is not a lot. There's like O'Doul's. That was the main one. They started early. Cliff Smith, hello. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here, as always. Much appreciated. Always a pleasure to see you. Oh, beer was so good. Stupid. He did a good job. You know? And also, Spider-Man's beer. Or, if you want to think celebrity, it's Tom Holland's beer. Non-alcoholic beer, of course. But Works for me. I look so sophisticated with this, don't I? No, I don't. I look like I shouldn't be here. If you're wondering about the shirt, this is something I got from a local dispensary. The pineapple is an important part of the history in Rhode Island. I've said the story before, and it's a weird one. Mama Killco, help me out. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe the idea was ships traveling long distances, going to south, the tropics. On a long voyage, they would pick up pineapples, and when they got back, they would put a pineapple out in front of their house to note a successful voyage and a celebration. I think part of it was to like tell people they were celebrating. That's a vague, symbol of hospitality. That's right. I brought one of those to Crowded Barrel, actually. I know they still have it somewhere. Daniel mentions it usually on there. He's just like, I don't know where he put it. I'm like, it's all right, man. You were building the distillery, and then you were building the distillery out and making the tasting room bigger. I have a feeling it went upstairs. They do have an upstairs area. Yep. Got scurvy. When you get into it right there, you start thinking about how we need fruit juice. Citrus is key, or else we start to rot. And then it was a safe visit, yes. Yeah, they were gone for a while. I'm thinking of my driving experience and thinking it might be a month. A month for the big one, for like going across the country and then coming back. 4 days to drive out west, 1 week to stay, or less, and then 4 days to get back. Top speed, 4 days. It's going to take more than that, so a whole month. Sailor terms, yep. Oh, nice. I mean, I'm sorry you had the flu. Glad you're feeling better now. Oh, everyone, like and subscribe. Join the Patreon. YouTube memberships. There we go. I gotta say that unless you don't know. You never know. You never know. We have, I think I still have it, do I? I'm looking now. Yes, we do have a Patreon count thing there. We're going to 25. It could be one of you. You could get to listen to the podcast, which I just finished before I started the stream. I have to edit it still, but editing the podcast usually isn't too hard. It's I have to focus, and we all know I'm very good at focusing. For example, excellent whiskey. What's another one? There's so many. Like, I can't recommend a lot of these ones because you can't get them. Like when I come over here, you can't see that. Anyway, there's a bunch of Texas whiskeys down here, mostly from Crowded Barrel. I could say Andalusia, but then I go into malts again, and I'm trying to be a little pick and choose here. And oddly enough, I'm not feeling Maker's Mark. I really like Maker's Mark, obviously. But I had to introduce a friend of mine to whiskey, like the very beginnings, and she had a bad experience with Maker's Mark. So I brought a few out. I'm like, these are different. Is it the same? And yeah, the underlying Maker's Markusness of it made it so she cannot drink it. I understand my kryptonite for alcohol, hard alcohol. 100 proof SoCo. Don't get that shit near me. I can't stand the smell. I will get sick. It's so bad. I got so sick. Summer trips as a kid from New York to California. 2 months driving. Definitely recommend at least 1 month. Maybe more like 6 weeks minimum. Yeah. I'm thinking about it like this. I'm traveling very likely from Sunday to Thursday or Friday. Like that will be the amount of time I think it'll take for me to get there. And I'll be doing that so I can land there just before the weekend. And be like, okay, here. And then the weekend starts. And then it's like, people. Then I stay until, if I could. That's the part of like, how long do I want to stay? Like, how long can my friend put up with me, really? Like, I haven't seen her in like a decade, probably more. More than a decade. Maybe a decade? It's been a minute. She's on the other side of the country. But I think I'll stay like 5 days-ish. So it would be get there on Thursday. I haven't thought this out loud until now. Get there on Thursday. Maybe leave the next Thursday. And then I'd be home before the next Thursday. Like I'd be Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. I haven't done any of it yet. Summer trips, kids. Yeah. Yeah. Four Leafs hanging out. Four Leaf, one of the excellent whiskeys. Excellent. You know it. Redbreast. That one's kind of like I'm committed ones. I have liked it for so long that it's just like that one. Obviously. But there are so many other good Irish whiskeys. Four Leaf has been adamant in making sure I remember that. I'm trying to look at stuff that isn't that. Oh yeah, the green spot. I do like the green spot. I'm not even sure why 100%, but I have the green spot, I have the gold spot. I have a fancy green spot. Yep, this fancy one. Chateau Louisville? Barton? I don't know how to say that. That one's fun. And of course, Bushmills Prohibition recipe. I don't know if they're still doing that. I don't know if it's still out there. I haven't watched the Peaky Blinders. It seems very violent. But as far as like an Irish mobster's whiskey, that sounds great. And it is great. That's why I have numerous bottles of it. I have just the one, actually? Hold on. I have two. I have one that's unopened, and I have one that's behind it that's opened. I should probably get another. Unless I hid one somewhere. I don't think I did. We'll see. But there's a good start. Excellent whiskeys. Redbreast, Courage and Conviction of Virginia Distilleries. Four Roses. I should write this down. I'm not going to. Pikesville Rye. Johnny Walker Green Label, Kilkerran, 12. Note a lot of these are actually out front. Did you catch that? Eagle Rare. Oddly enough, the ones I seem to like the most are very much on display. Huh, it's almost like he planned that. Wow. I did not plan that. I just noticed, like the ones that are standing out front, easy to see. Yeah, those are excellent, aren't they? Good stuff. All right, we're coming up to the end of the stream. I've almost finished my bureau. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Wishing Mom and Papa Killco happy anniversary. It's very much appreciated. 51 years is a long time because I was not around 51 years ago. So it's quite a while. Oh, and of course, 420. I hope, all those you who do celebrate are having a pleasant experience this evening. I know I will, because the stuff I take is to help me sleep. I think it's kicking in. I don't know if it is yet. I still need to make dinner. Ugh. I don't know what I'm going to make. I have cereal. I've been skipping out on dinners lately. It's no good. And I know the reasoning. The reason I'm skipping out on dinner is because I've been able to do lunch. So I do breakfast and lunch. And then dinner goes just, I forget, put it aside. It's too late most of the time. And to be clear, it would either be like that, where I would like push off dinner and not do it, or it would end up being lunch, because it's been lunch lately. For a while, over the past month or two, I've been having a hard time getting lunch to be solid food. Get a smoothie maybe, but not real food, not solid, not something solid. So it's just flipping around. Hopefully I'll be able to get something in my system before too long. Once you get into 9 o'clock, I don't want to eat dinner, Rice and beans is a good staple. I'm out of rice at the moment. And getting rice from Japan is going to be a little bit more difficult or expensive, at least. Ham sandwich, good idea. I have tuna sandwich, or tuna bagel. That is an option. I had the chicken sandwich thing for lunch, though. My brain has this kind of thing where it does like, don't do the two meats together. Don't have chicken for lunch and then tuna for dinner. Don't do that. No rationale to it. Just I don't like the idea. I don't like the thought of it. So what can I do? Peanut butter and jelly is the same kind of thing. It's a sandwich. Very, very different type. Potatoes also a good staple. I don't have any potatoes. Potatoes are a good one. I will bake 2 of those and eat one the first day and then eat the next. Eggs? What a great idea. I could make a bacon, egg, and cheese. What a wonderful idea. Ton of ham left over from each other. Oh, that's right. The ham is the thing. So good. Well smoked. Apparently I should get some ham stuff. All the ham out there. It's kind of there's a bit of a butchering in the country right now, hasn't there? Suddenly ham everywhere. Weird. Usually it's chicken or turkey or eggs, apparently. Pastrami cheese and sauerkraut. Triscuits. Ooh. It's fancy. Dainty dish. I've been forced to only buy 6 eggs at once. I can't afford the 12. Breakfast. It's a thought. I might go lazy. I might do, what passes as food, but you look at me as like, what are you doing? So there's like bagel with cream cheese, bagel with butter. I got some carbs. I'd have it with coffee. That's 7 o'clock. Tofu? It's a texture thing. Texture things for me are a problem. Same goes with most things I eat. I still have a bit of a texture thing for strawberries and blueberries. I have a texture thing for, well, since I mentioned it earlier, watermelons. Those are hard for me to eat. Actual shudder right there. Thinking of the texture of it. I like cheese. I have no problem with the texture of cheese. Pastrami cheese, sauerkraut, good mix. Triscuits, like, what? What are you doing? Korean tofu restaurant in New York City. It was so good. Yeah, I feel like that's something I would eat or try to eat in a place where they knew how to do it. With me, I'd be like, I don't know. How do I burst into flames? Like, I did it wrong. Again. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm feeling lazy, am I? Okay. You're going to hate this. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Oh, yeah. Ready for this? I hate what this implies, by the way. But very, very single man who doesn't like to cook all the time. It's a cup noodle. It pretends to be food. And it tastes like salt. Dinner is served in like 2 minutes. Actually, how many minutes is it? I forget. It has plenty of MSG. Actually, it probably doesn't. That's a joke that's kind of racist if you look at, if you think about it for a little longer than, aha, MSGs. It's like, wait. Ooh. I don't think there's any in here. Doesn't matter. I would love it. Give it to me. Tofu scramble. Scrambled eggs. Filipino vegan place also has a ton of tofu options. They're all very good. Yeah, I just don't branch out. That's another thing to do, folks. I'm going to go to different diners. Different places. Branch out my palate. I've been stuck in like American restaurants for so long. Chinese restaurants. I've been to a few. I did experiment with sushi recently, or not recently, but when I went to Missouri. Probably should have more sushi around here. We're closer to the ocean. Apple tarts for the first time today. What the hell? Kathy Huey, stop. I mean, tell me more. Indomie ramen packs, very good. Hold on. I gotta write that down. Indomie ramen. All right. Ramen packs used to be about 25 cents back in the day. I know. That's why I get them. This is specifically for the scenario we're talking about. I'm going to log off soon. Where I need to eat dinner. I don't feel like I don't have the energy to make anything. This counts as food. It's in my stomach. It's not the best, but you know what it is? I've told my nutritionist this. She agrees. It's better than nothing. So, Indonesian brand. I could probably find it on Amazon. I hate to say that, but me not go out in public very often. Me no like. There you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. I'll be back soon. I will see you out there. Woo! Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.